How to teach touch. Hold out 2 fingers and click as your dog goes to sniff your 2 fingers. Dogs will naturally want to sniff your hand if you outreach it towards them. Make sure you're clicking the precise moment that the dog's nose is touching your 2 fingers, because if you're too quick or you're too slow with the click, you're actually clicking your dog for not touching your fingers. So make sure that your timing is precise. You also want to make a very clear hand gesture, so your dog is learning to only touch your hand when it's in this certain gesture, and not all the time. This is Rilo, a 9-week-old puppy's first clicker training lesson, and you can see on this next touch that he gets so excited he does a little spin when he figures out that touching the hand means that he'll get a treat. Keep raising criteria. Try the hand gesture in different positions and from different distances away from your dog. If your dog's succeeding, keep making it harder, and if your dog's failing, make it easier. If you're having trouble trying to get your dog to touch your hand, try moving your hand away from your dog or hiding your hand and then representing it again. You can also try getting up and walking away and clicking as your dog just comes towards you. If your dog is licking or nipping at your fingers, click just before they reach your fingers. You want to add the verbal cue when your dog is reliably touching your fingers every time you hold them out. To do this, you simply say the word touch before you reach out your hand.
Touch. Good job. Kiko, touch. Good girl.
Touch is a wonderful behavior for many reasons. One, it's a great exercise for shy dogs to build confidence with interacting with people and being handled. It's also a great way to teach your dog to come. Here's a game you can play after you add the verbal cue. All you have to do is throw the treat away from you after the dog's touched your hand and you've clicked to reset your dog to come running towards you from different directions. Make sure to do this exercise on carpet or flat ground if your dog is having trouble finding the treats in the grass. Here's another game you can play. Can your dog touch your fingers when you hold them on the ground? Can your dog touch your fingers when you hold your fingers slightly above their head? Can your dog touch your fingers when you hold them in any location? Here's another great game to play. Can your dog leave the treats in your hand to touch your fingers?
Good boy. Good boy.
The cue touch is a great tool for training new behaviors and tricks. You can teach your dog to follow your hand as a lure when you're showing him the touch signal. To do this, show your dog your touch signal and move your hand slightly. Click for your dog following your hand for 1 second. Then increase criteria so your dog follows your fingers for longer and longer periods of time.